A large part of the culture of the East Tennessee region revolves around the musical roots of the area. One of the organizations that was founded to actively promote the education of those roots is the Birthplace of Country Music Alliance.
We are using our history to generate visitors and stimulate the economy locally, and we have an award-winning festival in September with Bristol Rhythm and Roots, and the Birthplace Country Music Alliance puts on shows regionally, and music is a great economic stimulator currently in this area. Music does have a great impact economically. Also, it shows that the Bristol sessions in 1927 are still as relevant today as they've ever been.
The BCMA has recently announced their largest endeavor to date. That is the establishment of a cultural heritage center.
Actually, this is the Birthplace of Country Music Alliance's Cultural Heritage Center in association with the Smithsonian. We are the 29th of 140 Smithsonian associates worldwide. And we have the potential with this building to tap into, on a small scale, the largest museum and research complex in the world. It's an exciting opportunity for downtown Bristol. It'll be part museum, it'll be part performing arts space, it'll have a 100-seat acoustically superb performing arts space, which would give us the opportunity to host shows live from the Birthplace of Country Music. It'll have an exhibit space built to the strict specifications of the Smithsonian, so we could house some very unique and potentially rare exhibits on a rotating basis right in downtown Bristol.
Work is already underway on the facility.
We have the building donated. The building is located on the corner of Cumberland and Moore Streets. A former Good Pasture Motors, that was what the original use was for the building. Thanks to a grant from the Virginia Tobacco Commission, we have put a new roof on the top of the building. We've addressed a drainage problem with an adjacent parking lot. All the utilities are run to the building, so we're ready to start construction. And when we finish construction, we can tie right in. We've reestablished the arches to their original state and their original beauty. Many of the bricks were loose, and we have reestablished all the mortar, repointed the brick and the mortar work, and all that's left is to have the building cleaned on the exterior and put the windows in, and we'll be ready to go on the outside.
But in order to turn a historical building from this to this, it is going to take some serious dollars.
It's a $10.8 million project. We have $3.8 million left to raise. The first campaign we've actually had, we started off last Thursday. It's called Friends of 1927. We're looking for 1,927 friends to contribute $520. It's a capital contribution for the building, and that will be $1 million message that this building is very important, and the opportunity that this building will give downtown Bristol and this region is an important opportunity that the community supports. And that's exactly the type of broad-based support that we need to show the few funding agencies left that we are working with and some private contributors, that we do have a broad support and that this building is important to the community and they need to get on board. Because truly it is an opportunity that we must take advantage of.
So why would such a facility be so important to this area?
University of Virginia's Weldon Cooper Center for Public Service in 2005 did an economic impact study on this building. They revised that study for us in 2011 because the Crooked Road has been born, the Sunnyside Trail has been established, Heartwood is now at exit 14 or soon to be at exit 14, and they took into account these new driving attractions in our area with our Cultural Heritage Center. The economic impact for downtown Bristol is estimated at roughly $50 million in the first 5 years. That's a tremendous amount of new job revenue, a tremendous amount of tax revenue from visitors, both day visitors and overnight visitors. Even half of that, very conservative number, $25 million, is still a huge impact for downtown Bristol. I personally think the building will not only be a generator of economic revenue, but a great stimulator, because we hope to show people what we have musically and culturally and the history we have in this area. Then we want to push them back out into the community, to the stores, to the restaurants, and 75,000 or more expected per year. This gives businesses an opportunity to move into downtown Bristol and service all the visitors that we will have at the Cultural Heritage Center. So I think it really is more than just the birthplace of country music. This is something that everyone around Bristol can really buy into. It gives our community the ability to buy in and take ownership of a very unique opportunity for downtown Bristol.
And of course, there is a website.
www.thebirthplaceofcountrymusic.org, and currently we have a landing page for the Friends of 1927 campaign. You can read more about the campaign, you can donate online, and you can actually take a tour with a PowerPoint presentation through the Cultural Heritage Center in the renderings from our architects.